everyone. While I wish I could be there at all of the live Zooms, obviously I can't, so I'd like to send a little video message to welcome you and share what the 2021-2022 school year has in store for your children at Guilford Lakes as a whole. If you give me just 1 minute, I'm going to share my screen and start a slideshow. I'm thrilled to be welcoming everybody back to Guilford Lakes to the 2021-22 school year in person. We love seeing the children come in the door every day, smiling and being glad to be here with their teachers and their friends. I know a lot of you know me, but I wanted to share a little bit about myself for those of you who don't know me. I got my bachelor's at Manhattan College in the Bronx, got my master's of arts in teaching at Sacred Heart, got my 6th year administrative degree at UConn, and last year finished my superintendent certification at UConn. I have 8 years of teaching experience and 13 years of administrative experience, 9 being in Old Saybrook and 4 being in Guilford. For those of you who don't know, I am married and I have 3 children, so I've been through everything except a pandemic that you've all been through. If you're having any questions or concerns or wonderings just about raising kids and want an ear, I'm happy to be here and you can call me at any time. I have a junior in college and a sophomore in college, both who go to the same school and play soccer together in college. And I have a junior in high school, my daughter, my last of 3 kids. I know you all know this, but arrival and pickup, I just wanted to review it. Arrival begins at 8:55 in the morning and ends at 9:05. Please don't drop your children off before there's an adult outside to supervise them. While we try and get them out by 10 of, sometimes they're finishing up a meeting and don't get out until 5 of. Dismissal begins at 3:25 in the front of the building. As you know, it's valet style. I thank you all for your patience and support, but part of the reason we get backed up is because our kindergartners don't end specials until just before 3:25. So we're not able to let the kids out of the classroom until then. That's why the roads get backed up a little bit early, because a lot of people like to come early and be first in line, but please know that you're going to be waiting until 3:25 when the kids leave the doors for us to dismiss them. Buses come in the back of the school, and students remain in class unless there's late buses until the bus is called. So breakfast and lunch are different this year. Breakfast is still free, and it does come to the classroom, so that remains the same. Lunch, as you know, is done in the cafeteria. Students are seated at assigned seats by class, and each of the areas of the cafeteria are segmented by classroom in the event that we have to contact trace. Students do receive free lunch as well. They come in the morning and they share with their teachers what choice of lunch they want, and then they go to the lunch line and again tell the lunch people what they'll be having, and then they go back to their assigned seats. Recess, as you know, or I hope you know, is actually not done by classroom anymore. It's done as the entire grade. Students don't have to wear masks unless they're together, not moving for longer than a few minutes, when they're asked if they can put their masks on or start to move around the playground. Students do have snack in school. As much as we can, we try and have those snacks outside while the weather is fine, and we're able to do that. So we can allow them to still sit next, somewhat close to each other, and have conversation, but still remain safe during COVID. Our student support team here at Guilford Lakes is amazing. We know that a lot of people could be struggling with getting back to school with some of the effects of the pandemic, or just day-to-day things that are going on. We have 3 people who are here to support you. Liz Mancini, who's our social worker. She works with families, and she also works directly with students individually and in small groups. Her email is there for you. Jeff Timms, who's our school psychologist, he works directly with counseling with students, as well as doing some evaluations for our students. Cheryl Starlowski is also a school psychologist who works primarily with our pre-K students and our ABA students, but is always a great resource here at Guilford Lakes for families who need it. Attendance. If your child is going to be absent, please call the attendance line, which is there for you right there, 203-453-5201, and prompt number 1. If your child is ill, please contact our school nurse so she can follow the appropriate COVID protocols and direct you on what we need to be doing, whether it be testing or staying home or calling the doctor. And her number is 203-453-5201, extension 204. COVID safety. While we've been able to relax some of what we've been doing, like I said as I started, coming to school all 5 days, going out to recess together, eating the calf together, we still do wear masks all day except for recess, but we do have mask breaks throughout the day. We try and do those at least hourly where students can get outside, take their masks off, and it actually provides a great movement breaks for our students who generally are running around, walking, and doing things just to get their bodies active. We do hand sanitize and hand wash regularly throughout the day, and those hand sanitizing stations are still located throughout the building. We do still socially distance as much as possible, but when we do group work or do work on the carpet for K-2, we do have seating charts, and we try and maintain those seating charts in the event of having to contact trace. Communication is extremely important. Every Sunday, I do send out a weekly newsletter, and that has all of the pertinent information for the upcoming week, including the school menu. Additionally, there's a section from the PTO that has all of their updates. Sometimes there's messages from the school nurse, and I usually have the events for the upcoming week. Occasionally, you'll receive emails from me when there's something that I just have to note that might have been something new or a reminder for you. And that comes through our Alert Now system, which serves the whole district, but I can also do emails to you through the school as well as some texts. Expectations here at Guilford Lakes. First and foremost, we expect kindness to one another. We teach kindness, we teach kindness, and we remind students of that expectation when they need those small reminders. We ask students to be responsible and respectful at all times. And again, if they need reminders, we give them gentle reminders, but we also teach those behaviors on a regular basis. We also expect our best efforts as learners here at Guilford Lakes. We know that students learn in different ways and at different paces, but effort is what promotes learning and helps us to be our best self. I thank you very much. I thank you for giving your children to us for so many hours every day. We love them. I love seeing their smiling faces every day as they walk in. Even though they may have masks, we see the smiles in their eyes. Should you have any questions or you want to reach me, you can call me at my direct line, 203-458-1083, or you can email me at ryanm@guilfordschools.org.